Hey everybody, welcome back to Occupy Democrats, and oh my goodness, in this breaking story, one of my least favorite people, maybe yours, Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House, is about to, in this breaking story, get handed what he actually really is, a piece of coal by the Grinch of Christmas present. And I'm going to show that story to you in just a few seconds. You've got to see it. But if you want to see Johnson and Trump out of the White House, subscribe to the channel. But you have to see what got Mike Johnson to this breaking story right now, because it's all on him right here.
I think we have finally moved past the days where people understand that it's not just Donald Trump, right?
I just want to say something that many of us learned when we were children. We were taught, it takes a lot longer to build a lie.
It's all of them out there trying to prove that they are just as disgusting and evil on the inside as Donald Trump.
Than to tell the simple truth.
And this week, Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson proved.
I don't know anything about that. I didn't see the interview. You have to ask the president about that. I'm not sure.
Oh, it doesn't stop.
What's your reaction to yesterday's purge of senior ICE officials from field offices around the country?
I don't know any of the details of that yet. I just heard about that literally. I was walking in, so I'm not going to comment on it.
He is just as much of an insane liar as Donald Trump.
How comfortable are you with the president apparently seeking $230 million from the Department of Justice?
I don't know the details about that.
He is just as much of an insane liar as Donald Trump.
First, I've heard of that. I don't know anything about it.
Getting back to the threat to Hakeem Jeffries.
He is just as much of an insane liar as Donald Trump.
Yeah, he keeps going.
We know the president moved forward with mass layoffs, so we are also learning there were significant cuts to staff at the special education services. Are you comfortable with those cuts?
I haven't seen the specifics of that, and I don't know.
President Trump, of course, accusing that group of Democratic lawmakers of seditious behavior that he says could be, quote, punishable by death. It's an all-caps claim from the president of the United States.
So Speaker Mike Johnson said Democrats are encouraging troops to disobey orders.
No,
that's not true.
Just not what was said.
Mikey.
That's not what they said.
No,
and
Mikey.
Speaker Johnson twisting himself in knots
We've gotten used to
yesterday.
this.
He is just as much of an insane liar as Donald Trump.
You reap what you sow, baby.
Saying, well, he's just giving a literal factual definition of what sedition is and talking about what the punishment might be for that crime. Here's what Speaker Johnson said yesterday.
What I read was he was defining the crime of sedition. What I will say unequivocally is that was a wildly inappropriate thing for so-called leaders in Congress to do, to encourage young troops to disobey orders. And for a senator like Mark Kelly or any member of Congress in the House or Senate is, to me, just so beyond the pale.
He is just as much of an insane liar as Donald Trump.
Look, I'm not going to address it because I'm not sure the details of this, and I think we've said enough. You know where we stand.
He lies so pretty.
Yeah, except for he just ain't that pretty. But in this breaking story, Christmas time is here because there are whispers of this breaking story right here.
He offends everyone. Republicans reportedly begin talks to oust Mike Johnson. Republicans have quietly started to talk about removing House Speaker Mike Johnson, RLA, according to a report. Johnson has been criticized by fellow Republicans and rival Democrats in recent weeks, and now the GOP majority has shown signs it's unhappy with him, The Atlantic reported Tuesday. Johnson's own members in the past month have accused him of stretching, if not wholly disregarding the truth, and his assertion last Wednesday that he has a firm grip on power was correct only in the most technical sense, according to The Atlantic. On the day he uttered it, a group of Johnson's most electorally vulnerable soldiers abandoned him to help Democrats force a vote on extending health care subsidies, and a longtime lawmaker became the 25th House Republican, with many more expected to follow, to announce that he would not seek re-election next year. Republican lawmakers risk losing their majority in Congress, while more GOP leaders are expected to leave or retire. Those reasons for leaving span beyond Johnson, yet his unwavering loyalty, some would say obsequiousness, to Trump has defined his speakership. One House Republican who was unnamed told The Atlantic that Johnson has been well-meaning, but that has caused problems. I think he's a good man, a good attorney, a good constitutionalist, and a bad politician, the Republican told The Atlantic. Another unnamed GOP lawmaker echoed that sentiment. In his obsession with not offending anyone, he offends everyone, another Republican said. It's unclear if Johnson will hold on to his job in 2026. Before announcing her departure from Congress, Representative Elise Stefanik, Republican of New York, denounced Johnson's leadership publicly. Other Republicans have disapproved of him. Whether Whether the Speaker's job is secure has become a topic of some debate inside the Capitol. The most obvious threat will come in the November elections, but could Republicans depose Johnson as they did his predecessor, Kevin McCarthy? The Atlantic reported. Stefanik told the Wall Street Journal earlier this month that if a vote were called tomorrow, Johnson would not have enough support from Republicans to stay as Speaker. Marjorie Taylor Greene has also reportedly been talking with colleagues about an effort to oust Johnson, but she plans to leave the House next month. Repisher Byron Donalds, RFL, was asked if he was ready to see new leadership and told The Atlantic this. Yeah, but I mean, look, it's not coming up, he said. You never know in this town. With Johnson's support, Republicans changed House rules to make it harder to remove a speaker in the middle of a term. Usually there are tremors before a speaker goes down, one House Republican told us, and this speaker has faced a number of tremors.
And there you have it. Lying out of both sides of your mouth and the front of your mouth on a regular basis, trying to protect Donald, which is what everyone does, and Donald doesn't care. You will always lose. You'll always be the scapegoat. And here it is, right before the holidays and another potential shutdown. And what's happening? Yeah, I believe the phrase back in the day with Caesar was, "Et brute?" Yeah, and you too? That's what happens, Johnson. Everybody in the house gonna stab you right in the back. That's how it goes. You guys like and share the video and stay frosty.